And welcome back to Flexible Games, where we are playing FortressCraft Evolved, Bleeding Edge. So, it's time for some research. So I've got a, oh, no, I keep doing that. I keep trying to hit E, old Minecraft habit. Alright, so I have 15 of the experimental pods ready to go. And research laboratory. I need 3 of these.
Crafting.
And there they are. I'm going to kind of put this over here. As you can see, I've built a little power station. I'm pulling coal from this big deposit that's back here. There's another smaller deposit right here that I can tap, because I want to expand this power out this way. So I'm going to put the research station over here. And this is a multi-block, so it kind of looks weird as you're building it, but as soon as you finish it, ta-da! Research laboratory. As you can see, its buffer is 3,000 energy. So yeah, it loves energy. Loves it. Now that that is done, I can get rid of that off my bar. Alright, so let's look at power gen. Mr. Robot, kind of in the middle of everything here. So power gen, pyrothermic generator. So let's make 4, 12. Let's make 12 of those for now. Let's look at upgraded power. I'll be able to craft a few of these. It's going to take 4 regular storage blocks and some more tin to make. But what I was thinking, this is pretty common to do, since I have coal right nearby.
Crafting.
I was thinking of something along these lines here. So I want a generator, like so. Like that. And I want the hopper in the middle. Like that. And let's see how... do the similar thing up here. Oh, I did it again. For these. There we go. Now I just need to route coal into all of this stuff, which shouldn't be too hard. I want to keep a space I want to keep sort of a gap between my conveyors, and I build a fork for that side. And then I'm going to have to do some magic like that. A little bit funky. Let's actually push this in one. That way I can just do quite a few conveyor turntables. Let's do 4 of those. I want
Crafting.
a couple upsloped
Crafting.
and maybe a bunch of these. So the upsloped I'm gonna have to put like here. So go right into there, go into there, go into that hopper. Regular conveyors can go like that. Conveyor turntable, conveyor turntable, and there we go. Upslope. I'll take this out, put in a conveyor turntable. It's a little slower than, you know, it's kind of half as fast for the turntables. This should start charging up. Yep. As these kick on, as more and more of those kick on, it'll start charging itself. I don't need this right here. Now I want to put some power gen or some batteries in there. Kind of sneak them into the corners.
Except for this side. I want these corners to be available for power transmission. Not sure how I'm going to do this. I might have to reorganize the middle to get a power bank in there. I could go underneath, I could go up above, I don't know, there's a lot of options. So this is charged up. Let's see. What other projects? Let's knock out base defense. These two are laboratory only. These need 10 basic experimental pods, which is copper. And I don't really have a whole lot of copper. And 10 experimental pods would be 80 copper. So I'll show you. Let's build 5. 1, 2, 3, 1. This will build 5 basic experimental pods. This will show you how much power this thing pulls. So the plates are going in. The PCBs are being made. It needs 2 PCBs. There's the second one, and there's the power. It just kills the power. So yeah, initially it's going to be very tough to keep it powered.
And the more advanced lasers require the nickel and titanium, which we are quite a ways away. So let's, I want the basic minor upgrades. A good 10 experimental pods. I want to start that project. Do I have any more storage hoppers? I can craft one of those. So for now, I'm just going to manually feed the experimental pods into this research machine, just because I'm really not sure how much power it's going to have. I'm definitely not going to be able to keep up. Let's do F7 and basic experimental pods and put them in. You can see the power on this thing. All these generators had a huge backlog of power. They each had 1,000 power. And as soon as that runs out, all these generators are kicking on again. As soon as that runs out, this thing will start to suffer. So there's this one kicking on again. So there goes the power. Oh, did it? Oh, it finished them? Oh my god, that's awesome. When you have enough power, the research goes pretty fast. Oh, there it goes. There goes the power. Oh, man. You got one done. It was able to get one more done before it died. So let's put that in there. And see how much copper we've got. Yeah. Let's see. No idea what this unlocks. Organic cutter head. Oh, interesting. Efficiency of 50%. That's really good, except it wears out quickly. And it requires these pristine stingers, which I have 0 of. But it also allows you to build these organic lenses. And this exceptional organic lens is the best. 250% increase in power. But the requirements for that are really hefty. A pretty early, it's a very rare thing early game to find. A coal enricher. So let's see what, and I'm pretty sure that takes, let's see, that would probably be under power. Coal enricher, see if there's help for it. Slowly enriches coal, and it's an unknown material, so we don't even know what goes into it. And it requires these pristine phosphorescent glands, and we don't have any of those at all. We have some of these ruined. We don't have nearly enough infrastructure to start a cryogenic system yet, so we're a long ways away from that. But now that we're generating so much power, I'm pretty sure the base threat will have really spiked.
Crafting.
Let's plop this right there. That's a good spot. So yeah, our base threat now is 316%. Anything over 100%, and you're going to start getting attacked. Now, granted, those lower percents are, I mean, the attacks are pretty weak. The little spider bot guy can usually keep up with them. But as you start advancing and as you start building up more power, this will only get worse. It'll get a lot worse. It's actually capped at 20,000%. And at that level, the mobs that are attacking you are insane. So this got done. This needs 5 more experimental pods, which is another 40 bars. You can see you only have 20. So this line is actually pretty backed up. You know, and I laid out these lines, I realized that it favors tin, because if it's backed up, tin will always flow through, whereas copper will only go in if there's a gap. So the line right now heavily favors tin, And I might be able to even out the odds by doing something like that. No, it doesn't look like it's doing like an every other one sort of thing. Yeah, that's unfortunate. It'd be nice if we could get something that could merge two lines evenly. But with it favoring tin, and I need copper, I really want to get some of the stuff that I need. And I don't really want to spend copper right now getting more storages. If you upgrade, if you have really good storages on here, you can get through quite a few research pods before it runs out of power. So I'm kind of in a holding pattern now for copper. And here comes copper along the line. It's a good sign. Let's see, how many do we have now? 28. Well, I can get the PCBs created. This is a slower process than the stamper because I've got a stamp 3 at a time, so. And the smelter is just going strong, I guess. Now we're basically only smelting copper. I'm not too concerned here. We've got a good amount of iron ore and a decent amount of lithium ore. The biggest problems are the ability to smelt fast enough. And with the upgraded miners that we're doing right now, we could actually upgrade the induction on the top. Maybe. It might require, you know, the titanium and the nickel, which is way further down. So I suppose the next episode will have to be more spelunking. Digging down as far as we can. We're going to run into some problems. There's a layer down there that is very hostile. So we're going to have to figure out how to survive and use this new machine to help us progress even further. So how much copper? 10 copper? 30 copper. We have copper available. 1, 2, 3. So this will generate the plates, generate the pods. I could just belt them over and they would just be right away, but for now I'm going to control it a little bit more. And there goes the power. Do I have at least one of these I can do? Please? Pretty please? Yes. And go. Kicking all the power that's over there. Alright, well, next episode, the research will have finished, and we'll be upgrade mining. So, come back for that. Anyway, thank you for watching, and I'll see you next time.